I, t I tell you what, sorry, the sun glares so bad. And back in 1991 is a year I'll never forget. In 1991, I did a cross-country bike ride from southeastern Kentucky to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, they have a campground, and I had a tent with me. So I decided to spend a night at the campground in Pigeon Forge. And I think in 1991 it cost me $4. I believe that's what it was. Well, there's a Thriftway grocery store right across the road, so I decided to go over and get me some pop. So I go over there and I pop. They have Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's on sale, 2 liter for it was 20 cents cheaper. I remember that. Well, I thought, well, why not save 20 cents? You know, I might as well stretch my dollars, so I get me a big 2 liter Mountain Dew. Boy, was that ever a huge mistake. Oh my God, was that a mistake. So I go back to the campground. So I go, says that, you heard somebody yell? They said, take a picture. I was going to tell them, no, I'm making a video. Anyway, they actually had their whole body halfway out the window, their arms waving. That's kind of dangerous. Anyway, I go back to the campground, back to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I go back to the campground. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I start drinking, sipping on that Mountain Dew. I get about a liter. I get about half a liter down. And I'm all of a sudden, I start getting real restless. I don't stop drinking the Mountain Dew. Now, I know Mountain Dew's got a lot of caffeine in it. Now, Pepsi and Coke never bothers me like this. But anyway, and Mountain Dew really doesn't either. It gets me a little bit more hyper than the other soft drinks. But anyway, this 2 liter bottle, when they made it at the factory, at the bottling company, their computers must have screwed up, because it's all, even back then, it was on a system. I tell you what, their machines, their filling machines, must have put 4 times the amount of caffeine. I'm amazed I didn't get sick anyway, but my mistake, I kept drinking it. I ended up, I'm not making this up, tossing and turning all night. The only good thing about it, they hadn't mowed the campground yet, so the grass is just a little on the high side, which is good for being a tent. A little cushion there. That didn't matter. I tossed and turned. I actually started hurting. Yeah, there was that much caffeine in that 2 liter. And I tossed and turned every 5 to 6 seconds. I'd go on my left side, go on my right. It was rough. I did watch the sun come up. I tell you what, that was a 1991 I'll never forget. Oh God, that was rough. And I had to pay another night stay at the campground so I could sleep that day. And you know, tourists coming in. But I was so sleepy, I heard them. It was a little bit disturbing to me because it was noisy. You know, they was putting up tents and so forth. But I finally fell asleep, even through all the noise. I slept till late that night. Well, I tell you what, that 2 liter, that Mountain Dew had way too much caffeine in it.